Arin's eyes flickered with faint blue light as he walked through the neon-lit streets of Lumina City. Above him, holographic ads floated like restless ghosts, whispering fragments of information directly into people's minds. In this future world, there were no phones, no screens, only MindNet, a system that streamed thoughts, news, memories, and even emotions straight into every citizen's brain. And Arin was drowning in it. Every few seconds, a new wave of information surged into his consciousness. Global stock updates, gossip feeds, random people's opinions, music snippets, endless advice, millions of voices overlapping like a storm. He had become so used to the noise that silence itself felt unnatural. But today, something inside him felt close to breaking. Arin rubbed his temples as he entered the engineering facility where he worked. His coworkers stood silently at their stations, their eyes glowing with the MindNet link. Nobody spoke anymore. Why speak when minds were connected 24/7? But Arin, he missed silence. He missed thinking his own thoughts. As he sat at his desk, a sudden sharp pain shot through his head. Too much data. Too many thoughts. Too loud. For months, he had been feeling irritated, anxious, restless, like 1,000 voices were pushing against the walls of his skull. And today, MindNet was running a new global sync update, making the stream twice as heavy. Arin leaned back, breathing deeply. Just one moment of peace, he whispered to himself. But peace was not allowed here. Then, it happened. A heavy pulse vibrated through the air. The lights flickered. And suddenly, everything went silent. The constant buzzing in his skull vanished. The voices stopped. The information flow cut off like someone unplugged the universe. Arin froze. This was silence. For the first time in years, there were no updates, no noise, no thoughts except his own. He could hear his heartbeat, his breath, even the faint hum of the building's lights. People around him panicked instantly. What happened? What's going on? MindNet is gone. Their voices sounded strange, like a forgotten language. Arin didn't panic. Instead, something inside him loosened, like a knot finally untying. He stepped outside. The whole city was in chaos. People looked lost, as if someone had erased half their identity. Without MindNet, they had no guidance, no information, no instructions. But Arin felt alive. He stared at the skyline. For the first time, he noticed details he had never really seen: the shape of clouds, the texture of buildings, the distant sound of wind. 7 full minutes passed. Then, MindNet rebooted with a violent surge of information. Voices crashed back into his head. Millions of thoughts flooded him instantly. The silence was gone, but Arin stood still, shaken, not by the return of the noise, but by what he had experienced in those 7 minutes. He had felt clarity. He had felt himself. He had felt free. If 7 minutes could change him this much, what would happen if he found a way to disconnect again? A whisper formed inside his mind, not from MindNet, but from his own heart. Empty your mind, Arin, and see what remains. He didn't know where the thought came from, but it felt like a calling. Someone, or something, wanted him to discover a truth hidden beyond the noise. And that was the moment Arin decided. He would search for silence again. No matter what it cost.